Alright, welcome to a new series. So, see the title, you saw the thumbnail, Hircine's Champion, and I might have titled it something like Savage Hunter Reborn or something. So, I've actually done this build in my own personal time. In fact, this was one of, if not the very first builds I ever did for Skyrim, and put a lot of time and effort into the character. Unfortunately, that save file is old, so I'm afraid to open it because I'm pretty sure the save might have gotten corrupted, because I haven't opened it since I switched computers, which was years ago. So I'm dealing with like a probably 6-year-old save file at this point. Yeah, it's probably not worth it opening it. But I want to play the character again. So that's what this series is going to be, is me reliving the character. Which, you know, is going to be fun. Now, as you can tell, I am using Modded Skyrim, because, well, I had just found out how to mod Skyrim when I started this character, so I wanted to use mods. And if I remember correctly, I should have a link to the mods in the description. If not, just let me know and I'll try and add them. But right now you can see I have the alternate start mod installed, and based on the descriptions you can probably figure out I have Imperious Races installed. Obviously I don't have any graphical mods installed because on YouTube that's just, it's not going to make a big difference for a YouTube viewing experience. It either looks like a completely different game or it looks the same. You know, YouTube compression makes all videos look terrible. So, I'm gonna try and, well, remember about how I want this character to look. Because I've got no clue how he used to look at this point. I haven't seen this guy in years, so... And this is technically his own person. So... man. I guess this works. Yeah. Now... Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna want any war paint. Yeah, no. No, I'm not gonna want war paints. Complexion, the same. Well, I'm gonna be wearing a hood most of the time, so I'll just change the eyes. Alright, pretty minimalist on the design, but I will be wearing a hood most of the time. And I probably won't be looking at the face too often anyways, so not a whole point in spending a lot of time customizing the face. So, I'll just name this character. Right, I forgot Shift H was the code I had for that. Anyways, Hunter... Hunter YT. There we go. That way I don't get the save files mixed up. Just in case. I have faith. I won't mess up. After all, I just have to look at save files for a minute. Why Hunter? Well, I was pretty lazy when it came to the names. Yep, you can see in the top corner, Immersive Armors is installed. So, I'm gonna give the game a minute to let Immersive Armors, Immersive Weapons, Winter Sun, all of that install. Right, I have to be outside for that to work. So, Imperious Races gives us a few unique buffs to each race, to make them feel better. What Khajiit get is they move 15% faster at all times. They sprint 40% faster, but expend 15 more stamina per second. Our stats are different as well. So we have 5 extra points of magicka, 5 extra points of stamina, but 10 less health. While sneaking, movement is half as loud, and you can do a power leap with weapons sheathed. So this, I can do that. I can just jump. It's pretty helpful. If you get used to it, you can really understand how it works. It's pretty fun. But it costs 60 points of stamina, so it's pretty stamina intensive early on, but eventually you get used to it. Claws deal 10 damage, and power attacks with 2 free hands deal extra damage equal to 25% current stamina. So you see that little green bar? So if I power attack, if I hold down the attack buttons and do that, 25% of whatever that bar currently is as damage, so 25 damage extra. Because, cat. You probably noticed skill trees look different. Well, that's because I have the Autonator Perks Overhaul mod installed. So every perk tree, just, actual perk trees that are going to take time to master. I mean, if I wanted, I could go with light armor and actually make my unarmed attacks, very powerful. Or I could spec into pickpocket and get perk points whenever I sleep with 50,000 gold or more. Yeah, opens up the possibility for really good build options.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Let's see. And you get all kinds of different options. If you ever want to, you could just do the vanilla start. But that's not why most of us install this mod. It's to avoid the vanilla start.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
So now we enter the world. Live another life. Now, I have Moonlit Tales installed. This is a werewolf overhaul mod. Because obviously, I'm going to play the champion of Hircine. Obviously, at some point, I'm becoming a werewolf. But not the way that you'd initially think. I have a story beat for when I become a werewolf. Okay. Survival mode, that's Anniversary Edition stuff. And religion. That's right. I have Winter Sun faiths. We'll get on that later. Not now. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention, we're right beside Helgen? But we don't have to go through the Helgen intro. I think I look cool. So this ancient ring lets me do different settings. Wolfkin Alliance, I'll turn that off. Transformation back animation, I don't really like that. Stagger, I don't like it. Okay, there we go. Combat, difficulty scale, knockback cooldown. Okay, those are it. NPCs. Appearance customization. Husky. There we go. I can become a werewolf using this, but I'm not going to. At least not yet. So, you might be wondering, well, how do you start the main quest line if you're not starting Helgen? Well, that's pretty simple. We have a quest called Live Another Life. We didn't cross the border illegally to get into Skyrim. Well, I guess it wasn't illegal. Right. We didn't get caught up in the ambush. When entering Skyrim. And the dragon attack just happened as we got here. So, you know, there's no bandits. This burnt corpse has a journal that we need to read in order to actually do with the main quest. Now we could go and talk to Hadvar and Rayloff in here, and we could go here, talk to Hadvar and Rayloff, well, one of them, and save one of them. But I'm not going to do that. Oh, and if you're wondering, Immersive Armors mod, you know, adds different armors and more styles to the game. It's what I'm going to be using to get my outfit. Well, some of it. Leaving Helgen, collecting every last flower you see. Truly is magical. The Guardian Stones. Now, you might think, why don't you just pick one? Well, here's why. Yeah, Standing Stones are pretty different, because I have the Andromeda Standing Stones mod. So, yeah. Inflicts more sneak attack damage. Well, Thief Stone might be helpful for the time being, but I'm not going to go and grab it. Hopefully you have something I want. Really? I mean, you at least had the common decency to carry steel, but really? Whatever. I really need to get my weapons situation sorted out. Ah, there you are. Where are you going? I do not understand the wolves in this game. Like, he was actively trying to hunt me down by running away from me. And it's pretty much just the wolves. I mean, you'll occasionally see bears doing that, but it's mostly just wolves, and it's not like a self-preservation thing or something like that. It's just the weird pathing for them.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
What? That explains what I saw. You're right. The Yar. We need to get word to Yar. Cross when you get the White Run. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? There's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Well,
May the god looking to protect yourself
or deal some damage. Well, I'm actually looking to get rid of some junk. I might want to have kept those, whatever. Alright, yeah, I'll just smith up the dagger. It's some free XP and materials.
but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Right, this looks... You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Oh yeah. It's tan leather first. There we go.
Yes? Ah, let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Yeah?
Here you go, here's your helmets.
Take this leather to the workbench over there. Aye, the finest... You have... Why don't you keep that... The finest weapons and armor.
And by that he means mostly iron. Ooh, that is expensive. Look at that.
Good day.
Man. Oh yeah, I'm way off from being able to level up. Well, up to Ember Shard it is. I need to get me an actual weapon. Well, since it's been like 7 years since I started this character, I've gained a lot of knowledge on the game, so this should be easier than when I, initially played through. I don't really have to worry, this is Ember Shard after all. It's a low-level dungeon, I'm fine. After all, I am using Stealth Archer. Why do neither of you have what I want? I'm gonna run out of arrows before I get anything resembling what I want. I wonder, I did install the unofficial patch. Wondering if wiggling still works. Yep, it does. It definitely does. Thankfully, the camera doesn't shake too much. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing that. Come on. Face me in open combat. I am not hiding from you. I'll take it. It's the closest thing to an axe I've got.
What was that?
I'm gonna wait for her to not notice me so I get some sneak XP.
I guess I was just hearing.
How is my sneak doing? Almost a level. Okay.
Huh?
Eh. Got some stuff I can sell. His moves a little... Ah, he's a Khajiit. Now I get it. I was gonna say, he moves faster than what I was expecting, but he's a Khajiit. Because that's right, Imperious Races does impact the NPCs as well. I don't need those torches, they're not at all helpful. Why'd that go off more to the side? Huh. Weird. Surprised you didn't go down. Released it too late. Well. Unfortunately, I've got that pillar there, so it makes it a little trickier to line up the shot. There we go. An axe. That's what I came tearing through this place for. Now all I need is a shield. Oh hey, look at that. I've got a level up. I could make a shield. You see how that works? I mean, I just got a bunch of arrows. And a good chunk of golds. Good amount of materials for vegetable soup. Boop, boop. Alright. I'm gonna go sell off all of this.
Whatever, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Sell off crap I don't need.
Aye.
See, he gets it. Well, my current issue is stamina, so I'll worry about that. And I'll get Smithing Mastery 1 so I can actually, make a good amount of stuff. I thought I got rid of the Black Mage mod. Clothing mod. Whatever. So I need fur plate. That can easily be arranged. Just checking real quick, see if I can make anything else relating to my endgame gear. I doubt I can, but yeah. Alright, fur plates. Right, I actually need to have animal fur, and then I can turn it into fur plate. There we go, I was wondering when that would start. Okay, so, Khajiit, perception. Every single race in Imperious Races, at least from what I can remember, has a quest in order to get a unique power. For Khajiit, it's acquire 50,000 lifetime golds. So if I really wanted to, I could just go put this money into a chest and drag it out, and do that 100 times. And instantly complete the quest. But I'm gonna try to avoid that until I get a bit closer to the 50,000 milestone. Because all I get is the Khajiit Night Eye power, which gives you night vision. I don't really need it, personally. But, might be helpful for some people. I'm gonna try to not use magic, but if I see a rabbit, they must die. If you don't know why I say rabbits must die, let's see. Obviously, I can't remember where it is, but bunnies slaughtered. You see how there's a bunny slaughtered number? That's why every rabbit I see must die. They put that statistic in the game.
I'm warning you. Back off. Close enough. Now ain't the bad time to this long, friend.
Dude. What the heck? Oh, we're doing an archery battle. Okay. Hold on. Well, I want my arrow back. I thought he was gonna face me down in open combat. I already know where the location is, but I want to mark it as red. So that way I remember that I've gone to the location. Ah. What did I just say about my slaughtered statistic? They put that statistic in the game, and ever since I learned about it, it has been my personal mission to kill every bunny I see. If they didn't want me killing the bunnies, then why would they put that statistic in the game? It makes no sense otherwise. Oh yeah, I'm out of stamina. A green bar determining whether I can have fun. What is this, Morrowinds? You see, the joke is, if your stamina bar isn't at full, you basically can't do anything. And that's something the game doesn't tell you immediately, it's something you have to figure out. People just starting out in Morrowinds. Now, a hunter... normally, on most save files, I would show up, kill Nissa, go raid her house. However, a hunter is honorable. He doesn't just kill someone for no reason. Sure, she's dabbling in black magic, but one, he doesn't know that, and two, as far as he knows, she's not actually hurting anyone. So, she gets the right to live. He has the same mindset when it comes to vampires. As long as you're not killing people, you can live. Yeah, I know. A lot of people may disagree with that mindset. Up until you meet Serana. Oh, it's a puppy dog. Puppy dog and a hunter.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I'm telling you, if you don't want me killing bunnies in your next game, Bethesda, don't add bunny slaughtered statistic. Oh. I ended up finding what I was gonna make anyways. Doesn't really look too... that's bunny. It has to die. Look, I don't make the rules, okay? Well, I do, but, like, Bethesda's the one who made that statistic, not me. I mean, I've killed 4 in the past half hour. Don't worry, eventually that number is going to go multiple episodes without increasing. So, as Hircine's champion, obviously I'm gonna, as one of the first things I do, go and do Hircine's quest. Obviously, you know. If you're gonna make your build revolve around Daedra, you're gonna want to do that Daedric quest as quickly as possible in order to get that fun roleplay moment. So I'm gonna head over to Falgreath, and with my extra move speed, I'll get over there quicker than normal. I mean, I basically move at the speed of a horse when sprinting. I mean, I'm out of stamina after the fact, but still. How much carry weight? Eh. Now, where is that other wolf? I need to remember shield bashing exists, so that way I can level... What? Why are you running? What? Why are you running? I say I gotta remember shield bashing exists because I want to level the block skill tree. And the only way to do that is to either block hits with my shield or shield bash. And when killing wolves, it's not that hard to just tear them to pieces with ease. Look at that. Did he just do that sidestep shit? You all know what I'm talking about. Projectiles about to hit the enemy and they suddenly dash to the side. How much is it valued? Ooh. Well, if I actually manage to reach it, I'll sell that once I get into town. Along with some other stuff. All the way to Falkreath. Ah, you.
Steel's blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah, I need to break down the enchantments on
Hit me up my board
these.
if you need arms or arms.
Now, I did say that Hunter wasn't going to use magic, but I didn't say anything about using magic items. Hey, look at that, full level. Off of almost exclusively enchanting. I mean, most of us when we leave Helgen are like level 6. Just picking up a quest for later.
What do you mean?
You. Hey, you.
Need something?
Get your ass over here. You were trying to disgrace Hircine, yes? Stole that ring right out from under his nose.
Need something?
Alright. Gonna go over here. Dude, if you do not get over here, I will... Okay, unlock... Locked, nothing. Syndig. Okay. Toggle no clip.
Come to gawk at the monster. The little girl is dead. Believe me, it must tried to tell them, but none of them believe. It's all on account of this blasted.
What ring?
This is the ring of Hircine. Perhaps it used. I put it on, like. I don't suppose there's a. I'm sure you've heard of it. I am one of them. That's why I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me
Okay,
as strong as
what will you do now?
way to- There's a certain beat. It said that I want to beg his forgiveness.
I'll take that ring to
Seek out-
Hircine.
Or we should our paths cross again.
Citizen?
You know, old me would have just killed you on the spot using console commands. Enjoy that taste of freedom there, buddy. Started. Ilmit by moonlight. Kill the great beast. Hopefully, unofficial patch hasn't broken this spaghetti... I was gonna say spaghetti code game, but honestly I think that's an insult to spaghetti code. At least that works. This game, it barely works, if it does at all. Like, people are having to install patches for their patches. Bug fixes to fix bug fixes. It is ridiculous how broken this game is. Encounter game breaking bug? Well, Uh, that comes from a mod that was fixing a different game-breaking bug. The Skyrim experience. In the words of Todd Howard, it just works. It barely works, but it works. Hey! Hey! That's my kill! Hopefully, I can get both the Ring of Hircine and Savior's Hide. Even in spite of the unofficial patch. That stag has gone really far away from its spawn points. Nothing is around to spook it. That's not the stag I'm supposed to hunt. Wow, stuck on level geometry. It regenerates that fast? Well, if it wasn't such a pain in the ass to track down, I might actually consider that as a viable way to level archery. Where'd your body go? What's with all the enemies? If I sneak, they can't see me. How did they... Okay, Ill met by moonlight on the unofficial Skyrim wiki. I don't know why.
Well met, hunter.
What up? Why? I was having a conversation with Hircine. Why are you animals chasing me down? Like, I am not a hunt. I'm not a threat at all to these wolves.
Well met, hunter.
Are you Hircine?
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hircine.
Well, hold on. Why were there bandit chiefs there, and why couldn't I move my camera freely? Uh... Ah. It is not possible to get both Savior's Hide and the Ring of Hircine from the quest due to the unofficial patch mod. Now, hopefully, I don't have this stupid deer run down right next to 2 bandit chiefs for some reason. I don't know why there were 2 of them, because they normally don't travel in groups. Unless it's bounty collectors, which I haven't stolen anything yet. So, I don't know why it would be bounty collectors, and they didn't have the name of bounty collectors, so... Oh yeah, that's a smart idea. Fight an aspect of a god with his champion. Well, one of his prospect champions. Just standing here. Okay.
Well met, hunter. I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hircine.
Well, that kind of ruins my idea for...
Your fealty is precious to me. I will make good use of it. You bear my ring.
I've got an idea.
The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me. Fly, my hunter. There are others who vie for my favor. A bit of competition.
Yeah.
Don't dally while the prey flees.
Okay, there we go. And completing that conversation gives me this prompt. I could go and find the Shrine to Hircine after I complete this quest, or if I become a werewolf. But Hircine is the huntsman and father of man-beasts. He's the guardian of were-creatures. Follower improved attacks against weakened targets, tenets. Slay the living in open combat, especially those stronger than you. Live life as a werewolf. Prey in the wilds. Those skilled in light armor are most deserving of my favor. And that comes with a few new things. Follower of Hircine. Do more damage based on favor. And it has the tenets here. It's the power, bitter mercy. That is here. And tenets, in case you forget what you're supposed to be doing. And an ability where you can pray at least once a day to strengthen your bond with your deity. Now, Daedric princes, their favor tends to go up pretty quickly, but it also drops very quickly when compared to the Aedra. So, you're going to want to remember to pray often. What do you mean, enemies nearby? A single wolf. Really? Alright. This is a bit of a walk. You have to go from usually like here to here. Which, you know, that's a bit of a walk. Iron shield. I don't care if it has less protection. It looks better than this painted shield nonsense. Alright. One of Skyrim's many graphical errors. What? Rabbit must die. Move to player. All rabbits that I see must die. That's just how it's gonna work. Okay, set global time multiplier 3. That isn't too fast, right? Like this isn't benefiting me, it's just speeding up the in-game time. To make the travel a little faster YouTube time. I'm not gonna sprint or anything, I'm just gonna walk here. And close enough. Plus, I want to kill this rabbit. There we go. Why aren't you wearing your armor, though? I appreciate that you're not talking to me, because I didn't want to listen, but why aren't you wearing your armor, is the question. Oh well. Answers for another time.
You. Why?
I think we can all agree that if I got the Ring of... if I just went into the console, added the Ring of Hircine, that would be fair, right? You know, because all it does is let me transform more than once a day, which is something the champion of Hircine would definitely do. Not now. Story beat later. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Never thought I'd see you again. And I would
I've been
desert
told
you.
to kill you.
I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. But you spare me. I know now that
I'm sorry, did I stutter or something? I said Hircine wants you dead. And if Hircine wants you dead, you are dead. I don't care who you are. Ha! Iron Shield of Blocking. Nice, that'll help level block skill so much easier. Well, I was gonna tear through these people myself. Wait, why isn't he taking damage? Is he invincible until... Oh, shoot. Did I already get a level up? I just got a level up. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just, why am I getting a level up? Hey, could the two of you die? I want to test something. Okay, so I think that was it. I think he's just invincible until all the hunters are dead. Because he wasn't taking any damage. He either has a ton of HP. Oh no, he was just invincible. You cheating motherfucker! I was just about to heal. You cheap-ass cheating motherfucker! No one said you could use God mode. No! I get you're like a... Well, you're kind of chosen by a god for a god ritual, but like... You cheating-ass motherfucker. No one said you were allowed to do that. No! Well, that's not fair. What, should I be allowed to have God mode for the entire time you're in God mode? Cheap-ass motherfucker.
And I can't stop. I know now.
No, you're definitely gonna die. Especially if you're gonna be a cheap-ass motherfucker. Like that. No, fuck you. Huh. Okay. Fine. Fine, I'll wait for all the other hunters to die before I fight him, because apparently that's the only way he takes damage. Because I did just shield bash him just there, and his health bar didn't move at all. So yeah, he's definitely invincible until all the hunters are dead, which I don't know why. I feel like I've killed him when hunters were alive, although most of the time I'm going for both the ring and Savior's Hide, so I don't bother. With having the hunters alive, usually the challenge is tracking them all down and killing them.
Be careful. Watch it. What are you doing? Just give up.
These gauntlets would look pretty nice with Savior's Hide.
The white snake.
I fought one for you.
finish this.
Ah!
Your best, huh?
You've done well, Hunter. And found my favor. That skin, look more closely at good hunting.
Savior's Hide added. So, fun fact about Savior's Hide. The first and only mortal to ever escape Hircine's hunting ground impressed Hircine so much that Hircine took off a piece of his own skin and gave it to that mortal. That skin was later fashioned into Savior's Hide by said mortal. So, this is a piece of God's skin. Offers the same protection as leather, but you see how it covers almost nothing? Yeah, leather armor rating makes perfect sense. Hey, remember what I said about perfect roleplay opportunity? To become a werewolf? I'm Doggoborn. Oh yeah, by the way, being a werewolf is still overpowered at low levels. Even though I have a mod installed that overhauls being a werewolf. Awesome, I got 2 perks. Yeah, Moonlit Tales overhauls the perk tree. Savage Feeding. Yeah, can feed off of anything. But the mod makes it where they don't increase perk progression. Because Hircine only accepts worthy prey. Revert form. Sheath your claws in order to, well, revert form. Yeah, double damage, 100-point boost to health and stamina. And what was it? Ah, yes. Feeding heals 40% of my health. You might be wondering, why did I pick Husky? Well, it's because Huskies are just cats. They're the cats of the dog world, and as a cat person myself, turning into a dog, this just made the most sense. You know, I gotta respect that man. He was ballsy enough to see a werewolf, came up, running towards it, Oh, he was on drugs. Okay. I was about to say, he was ballsy enough to see a werewolf, come running at him, fists blazing, you know. I was about to commend him, but no, he was probably high. Makes sense. I think that Mammoth just committed Skyrim. Hircine is pleased with your skill. Yeah, that's because I took down giant in beast form. That's not skill, that's shooting fish in a barrel. I know the difference. I wonder. No, but I can stun lock him. Okay. Yeah, I was just about to say, I wonder, will I knock this guy on his ass as well? But no, I can stun lock him instead. Hircine is pleased with your skill. That is not skill, that is fish in a barrel. I know the difference, Hircine. And I know you do too. Now I can talk to you, Solda and Whiterun, about... well, about... that. About the sleeping giant tree sap. I have a vague sense of where it is. What a pal. I'll let the vampires live. For now. Go. Speech increased. Got silver ingots. Up. Well, the Vigil have to die. Because they were attacking me. It's self-defense. Vampire, on the other hand... if she doesn't attack me, I'll let her live. Yep. She's leaving me alone so she can live. After all, Hunter's philosophy is vampires and werewolves have as much right to live as anyone else. Until they go around killing people, in which case they have as much right to live as anyone else who kills someone. And the reason I've been out here running. Gotta help. Gotta help. There we go. Good job. Yeah, this isn't in the base game. this is added by the Winter Sun Faiths mod. Champion of Hircine. Yeah. Let's see. Full Moon Rising. Yeah, that would definitely help in human form. Breakthrough locks. More armor rating. Let's see. Beast Within. Nice. Some Wolf Companion. Transforming. Dragon's Bane. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm thinking... gonna get Roar of the Pack. Yeah, I'm gonna go tear down Giant Camp. Because, quite frankly, why not? You know? Like, why not? What up? I don't know what these giants think they can do at all, but he decided he was gonna try and be all mad with me. Hircine, you see skill. I see fish in a barrel. I think we have a difference of opinion of skill. But that's fine. Yep, locked. Oh well. I was gonna check how much gold I had so I could see just how close I am to owning a house. Not that close. Summons Ancestral Ghost. Well, only keeping it because it's worth over 3,000 gold. Time to drop off other crap that's not worth it. All of that. That's keep the gauntlets. Unfilled soul gems, I can sell. Everything else I keep. I could go get Golden Hills, but there's not a ton of points. Yeah. Because I'm not using alchemy a ton. So, Let's see. The closest bandit camp I can think of is Fort Greymoor. I have been recording for an hour and a half. What the... Why didn't you tell me how long I've been recording? What... You, random deer. Why didn't you say anything? Jerk. Yes, I'm gonna blame that random deer. Oh. I'm changing back. Okay, well... Okay. Guess it has been since I went and killed this vigil, which has been a little bit. There we go. And I will... Gauntlets, boots... I don't have a headpiece yet. See how I went from 20% to nearly 80%? Like that? Yeah, that's mostly from killing giants. After all, I killed enemies stronger than my mortal self. But not stronger than my beast form. And would you look at that, Blessing of Hircine. For the next 8 real-world hours, I would generate 2% of my stamina per second. Let's see, next rank, all items can be improved 10% better. Picking Elven, picking Hard Steel, picking Crystalline. And then I might get Dragon Bone here. So can be improved 20% better, and attacks ignore and take less damage. Could pick one hand and make my axe better. Ideas for another time. In the meantime, I'm gonna end the episode here. I've already got my endgame chest piece set up. I just need to get the boots and the helmet, and both of those will come from, well, they'll come from smithing. I'll get those eventually. The shield, I'll get that from questing. And I'll make myself a better axe and bow. So, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day, and thank you very much for watching. Next time, we're probably joining the companions. Maybe. I mean, I've got stuff to sell and disenchant first, but yeah, I'll probably join the companions. This is gonna be a good chunk of money. See you in the next video.